hate you so much. And hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Heroic Power Entertainment Show, or the HPE Show, which is much shorter, so we're just going to call it that. I'm Joseph Gallion. Your host, as always, is my co-host, Mr. Chase Gallion.
It's me.
I like how I always pause like I forget your name. Like, oh, jeez, what's my cousin's name? Like freaking my only friend growing up? Sad Boy Joe incoming.
This week?
Who could it be? I'd like to introduce you to my special guest, Mr. Tom Cruise. All of a sudden, Sierra knocks the door down.
Yeah. Who?
For those who don't know, Chase's girlfriend, Sierra, is obsessed with Tom Cruise. Even, I don't, it was, alright. I mean, no judging, but there's better people to be obsessed about Sierra. Like, have you seen Chris Pratt?
Ooh. She's gonna be offended.
I don't give up hoop, because I'm right.
Okay,
so let's kind of explain the HPE show for a second. So this show is not like Lights, Camera, Comics or What If or anything like that, where we have topics or anything to talk about. This is just kind of us talking, having fun, maybe even interacting with you guys if you want to email in at Heroic Power Entertainment on Gmail, or even tweet us at Heroic Power ENT on Twitter. We'll answer any questions you have, or if you have like hypotheticals or anything like that, we'll make the show fun. Well, just have fun with it, my guys. So this is basically us this is just us talking and having fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I love podcasts like this where it's just people talking and making jokes and maybe even getting serious. You never know. We'll have a very serious conversation about Chase's toe fungus and his webbed fingers.
And the cheese whiz that is produced because of it.
Oh.
That was pretty
Foot
gross.
fungus cheese whiz. That's
That's a Thor reference.
No, but he had cheese whiz going through his blood, not out of his toe fungus.
I mean,
why would you
same
do that
difference.
to me? No. Chase, let's start this first official episode, because the pilot doesn't count, because that was literally us just. I mean, that was just us being like, hey, let's record this. It's a good conversation. Let's kind of start this show out just kind of explaining who we are, because we don't really get the chance to do that in the other podcasts. Okay. So, Chase, explain who you are, like what you do. You have any hobbies that you like to do? What's your ideal first date? I don't know. Just talk about random crap, I guess.
Gotcha.
What you want to do. If you go into school, you're not, you bum.
Right. So let's see. All right. Well, as you know, my name is Chase. I do not go to school. I am out of high school, college. I am a massage therapist at a spa currently. But that's not my only hat that I wear. I'm also a part-time podcaster. And let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I am also an actor, so I do like to do any type of acting, no matter what it is. I've actually got a couple filming dates lined up to help my good old girlfriend, Sierra. We're filming a short film parody of the Hunger Games here pretty soon, so that's going to be really cool.
Heck yeah,
Make sure
my
that we
guy.
shout that out on the podcast. But yeah, so that's kind of what I do. And I'm down for just about anything. My ideal first date is very spontaneous. Zoos.
Ooh.
Feeding yourself to the lions. Sacrificing a limb. Just the normal stuff. But yeah, that's me.
All
Joseph,
right.
what about you?
Well, okay. I am currently a college student, studying to get my degree in film and video production, so I can go and do what I've wanted to do since I was a kid, watching Star Wars, make movies, tell stories. So what I've always wanted to do. Podcasting was something I became super interested in probably around when I was like 13, 14. Started listening to a lot of podcasts. Whenever it was like probably at the beginning of 2016, me and Chase had finally started talking again after a long time because we grew up together until I was about 10. I moved to the other end of the state, and we just kind of stopped talking because, I mean, that was before really either of us had like a social media presence at all. So we didn't really have a lot of ways of communicating except for texting, and Chase is a terrible texter. So that's kind of what happens. Also, I didn't have a phone until I was like 14. So there's that.
True.
So we just didn't really talk for a long time, but we kind of got reconnected over actually a lot of our relatives passing away. I went back to the mountains 14 times, or not 14 times. Oh God, that'd be horrifying. Oh no, that's a lot of death. That's a lot of Thanos. All right. No, but it was 4 times in the span of, I think, 15 months. 15 or 16 months. We lost 2 great aunts, a great uncle. Oh no, 2 great uncles, a great aunt, and our great grandma. Within those times, and each time we were there, we just kind of hung out, talked. Before then, we really only talked and hung and like chilled while we like Christmas, seeing each other for like the one time we saw each other during the whole year, and that was really it. And then we kept talking, and we like even whenever we went back, just like started connecting more with social media. And I think about the 3rd time I was down there, 3rd or 4th time, we started talking about another podcast, which I mean I'll talk about it right now because it is the Weekly Planet, great podcast, a little explicit if you don't like that type of thing. You just let a few F-bombs fly, but we started talking about that and how we enjoyed it, listening to 2 people bounce off of each other, talk about comic book news, staying informed, and also just how funny it was. And we were like, oh, dude, that'd be so fun to do something like that. And I was like, dude, yeah, let's do that sometime. And then we actually did it, and no one listened, and it's great. Hey!
Yeah. Boom.
Oh, right, I was supposed to be talking about me, wasn't I? Oh,
yeah.
Oops. Well, there's HPE history right there, bucko. I don't know. What else is there to talk about? Jeez, I don't know. Currently, things are going to be kind of weird this summer. We're hoping everything will be pretty normal, but I'm going to be gone out of state for 2 months in a row. I'm serving as a video producer at Fuge Camps, and I'm not going to say where. I think I mean I can say it, but because I posted it on social media, but still I'm just going to be slightly ominous about it.
Yeah, but if you want to figure out where he going to be, you got to be a spy, and
by that I mean he just means you got to scroll down my Instagram feed or my Facebook feed. Don't I'm not on Facebook. What? No. No, but what was I saying? Crud muffins. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'm really excited to be doing that, but things are going to change up a little bit because usually I edit and all that jazz. So, Chase is probably going to have to edit. Unless Chris, you want to do it? I mean, you be my freaking guest if you want to. I'll actually probably text him after this. $5 says he listens to it as soon as it uploads, but then again, it won't be going up until Thursday. So, we're recording this on a Monday night. Look behind the curtain. True. But yeah. But I don't know, Chase. Talk about some random facts about yourself.
About
your webbed
most
fingers.
Obvious one is 6'5", I guess. Yeah, I'm a tall boy.
I thought you were 6'6".
It's practically 6'6", but I'm not allowed to call myself 6'6" because without shoes, I'm 6'5" and like a half and 3/4. Like
okay, yeah, that's fair.
Like, and then with shoes, 6. I don't know. It's a big thing. So
it's a whole thing.
If I'm trying to impress someone, 6'6". If it doesn't matter and I'm just feeling honest, 6'5".
I'm glad you're not 6'6.5". Oh, Satan.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever made that joke?
No, actually.
I could have sworn I've made that joke like to your face, but I don't know.
To your face.
To your face. I'm just that forgettable, ladies and gentlemen.
What
were you saying? Sorry.
I said I'm pretty sure no one's done that.
Fair
I
enough.
could be wrong, but who knows? Who knows?
Oh no, man. Friggin' are we going to go back and forth doing random facts for a minute?
I mean, sure, why not? Let's go for it.
Okay, crap. The one I always say, like, since you did an obvious one, I'll do an obvious one. Never been in a relationship before. Haven't found anyone. That's a sad fact, but why not? I'm a sad boy, so it's all good. No, I never actually. I don't know, just never been in one because I've never found someone necessarily wanted to be in a relationship with.
Boom.
Well, that's not true, but we won't get into that conversation. I'm not feeling sad.
That, ladies.
There was one situation that just didn't pan out because the Lord had other plans. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. Well, actually, in actuality, like, honestly, like, it's one of those situations. You know how, like, you look back on something that you were super upset about in that, like, current moment, and then you look back and you're like, yeah, okay, I'm really glad God didn't do that. Right. Like, because, like, you see, like, yeah, I don't think we would have really been very compatible. Or, I mean, in any other situation that doesn't involve relationships, I can think of multiple. But, like, I don't know. I was, like, looking, like, hindsight's 20/20 and crap like that. Hey, look, we're already getting serious. Look at that. That didn't take long. Do you want to do another random fact, or you want to talk about your favorite movie?
Let's do favorite movie. Yeah.
What's your favorite movie, Cracker? I shouldn't say that.
My favorite movie. Oh man. All right. That is. It kind of changes. I might have to say, like, okay, I think we should do this in 2 segments. So
two
comic
segments.
book movie, and then non-comic book movie.
Yeah, okay, I hear you.
Because we are a comic book movie podcast.
I hear you.
So I think it's only fair that we have those both as options. Okay, so favorite comic book movie. Oh, that's too rough. I'm gonna save that one for the second. So
okay, what's your favorite
non-comic
book movie?
Non-comic book movie. I would probably say, the
anticipation is killing me.
Right? Maybe. Shoot.
Is it that hard?
You go first. I feel like you have this down.
Yeah,
already.
I have this down because I've been in film school. They ask you this like every other day.
Right.
Thinking my favorite movie is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Clint Eastwood classic. Love that movie. It's super great. There's something about it that I love. I mean, you get so invested in it that you're willing to like just sit there for 5 minutes as they do nothing at the end while they just stare at each other, waiting to see who's gonna pull the gun first.
Right.
It's an amazing film, amazing work of art, and I love watching it. And I will sit down and watch it with anyone if they ever say they want to. They typically don't want to because it's a 3-hour film. So there's that, and it's not in game. So you know.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna toss it back to you. We'll go back to me whenever it's time to talk about comic book movie, right?
I gotcha. Okay. Favorite non-comic book movie.
Here we go. You still doing this, boy?
I'm still doing this.
Pick like one or two if you can't pick one. It's fine. I'll give you an out. Fine. I'll give you an out.
All right. So one of my favorites, I can say then, is the Imitation Game.
I don't think I've seen
that. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, that's the World War II one, right?
Yes, where Benedict is like one of the smartest people in the world, and he has to start decoding German encrypted messages. So basically, the human mind has to beat a machine. So it's like a John Henry situation.
That's actually a really good analogy.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed it.
Nope.
I enjoyed that one, and then second would probably have to be
oh crap, let's do top 3 non-comic book if you want to.
Okay. All right. We'll do okay. So the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh, like the 80s one, or
yeah.
or was that the 90s? That was the 80s.
I think
that was the 80s.
It was like either it was late
It,
80s.
it was somewhere around that time. I don't know exactly
Yeah,
when it
late
was.
80s, early 90s. You know the gist. But and then okay, and then another one just for the nostalgia factor was
Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Oh
That
my
movie.
gosh, yes. Dude, that movie was
That
great, and
was
the show that came from it was fantastic as well. I think that
oh
was
my
one of the
gosh,
best
yeah.
Nickelodeon shows.
Oh yes.
Nothing beats Nickelodeon in their heyday with Jimmy Neutron, Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom. Heck yeah,
Yes.
dude. Oh,
Dude.
that was fantastic. All right,
All
let me go
right.
back and do the top that aren't comic book related. Does Star Wars count,
Right.
or does that should that go in the other?
I feel like that should
Well, okay, we'll say
count.
nerd movies then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like the nerdy, geeky, whatever. Then instead of just comic book based.
Right.
Okay, so non comic book geeky, whatever. Probably number 2. Do I have to pick a specific one, or can I say like an entire like?
I mean, I guess you could say.
I
like-
don't know. It feels like cheating. Okay,
Right.
so number 2, I guess, would probably be Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, because
Oh,
Indiana
okay.
Jones was fantastic, dude. I love those movies so much. I
Yes.
don't know what would be number 3. It changes a lot, to be honest with
Uh-huh.
you. Like, I don't know. Like, I thought, like, it goes in and out for me because there's a lot of movies that I like Jaws is up there sometimes. A Quiet
Mm-hmm.
Place has been up there a few times because I really like that movie. Like, the
Yes.
sound design of it and everything. The writing is fantastic. Fantastic. Acting is amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I go back and forth between whether Last Crusade and Raiders of the Lost Ark is my favorite Indiana Jones. It's usually Last Crusade because Harrison Ford and Sean Connery's dynamic was fantastic in that flick.
Right.
Friggin', I don't know. There's a lot. It's hard to pick a specific one. You know. Goodness gracious. See, and there's a lot that like just keep popping into my head about just movies I've enjoyed and really really liked. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've listed a bunch. I'll just like Iron Giant sometimes is up there because that's a really good movie. I haven't watched it enough though. It's really good. I don't know. There's a lot of movies that come to mind whenever I think of like favorites like that. I mean, I don't know. Spaceballs is really good too.
Oh my gosh, yes. Dude.
I love that movie so much. We'll say it's not geeky related because it's a parody comedy.
Yeah.
Man, Mel Brooks needs to make more movies. I tell you what. Man.
Yeah.
He
he
talked
does.
about coming back for Spaceballs too, like they hinted at the end of that first one. He's like, "I'll see you in the sequel, Spaceballs 2: The Search for More Money." I was like, "Yes, so good."
Oh my gosh, was that Mel Brooks?
Yeah, that was Mel Brooks.
Oh man.
Yeah, like Mel
that's
Brooks
great.
did like Spaceballs, Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles,
Yeah.
that type. Robin
Right.
Hood Men in Tights, I believe, was him.
Yes, dude. That is Robin Hood Men in Tights is fantastic.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, to be honest. I've only seen it once too. Like I've seen a lot of his other ones a bunch of times, so that's the only one I've seen like once.
Yeah, it's got the dad from Good Luck Charlie in it.
Oh,
Yeah. Like
It's the guy
I
who
didn't even
played,
realize that until I saw it.
have you seen
again
Psych?
For like what?
have you seen Psych, the show?
Psych, yes. I mean, I'd never finished it entirely, but
Okay, do you remember Despero, the guy who was like a spy or whatever?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy who played Robin Hood in that one.
No.
Yeah. He's been in a lot of other things too. None of them are coming to mind at the current second for some reason. Hold on. I gotta think of this because this is important to me now. For some
Right.
reason, it's
Yeah.
important to me. Robin Hood Men in Tights. Oh, it showed up Robin Hood 2018. Nobody saw that movie. Get out of here. Dude, why does Robin Hood Men in Tights have a 42% on Rotten Tomatoes? Get out of here. Hey, that's more reason to know that it's Robin or friggin' Rotten Tomatoes is not the end all be all. It's just a consensus. Doesn't mean that you'll like it or not. But okay, come on now. We're like, if this computer would move a little bit faster. What was it? His name was freaking. I keep saying freaking a little bit because I need to calm down just a little. It's a good bridge word. Dave Chappelle was in that movie?
Which one?
Dave Chappelle was in Robin Hood Men in Tights. Holy cow, dude. That's insanity. I didn't realize that. Carrie L was his name. He was in that Wonder Woman pilot we watched as well, I believe.
Yeah.
But he was in Saw. He played Dr. Lawrence Gordon. He was in The Princess Bride. He played Wesley. That's right.
Oh.
That's where I was that's the movie I was thinking is when he played
Gotcha.
Wesley in The Princess Bride. Also, have you seen The Princess Bride? That's another one of my favorites.
I haven't seen The Princess Bride.
It's amazing. It's hilarious. You would love it. Have you seen Clue? That's another one of my favorites.
I have seen Clue.
Clue's great. I love it. The phone on the battery in my mouse just died, so that's fun. But I mean, I'm still recording, so it's whatever.
Right.
Goodness gracious, man. But dude, tell me your top 3 comic book films, my guy.
Okay, so
I mean, Endgame probably number 1, or at least fighting for number 1.
I would have to say Endgame is definitely number 1. Then Winter Soldier.
Ooh, heck yeah, boy.
And then Spider-Man Homecoming.
Hey, all right. I see you.
Third spot.
So for mine, I'm going to cheat.
Okay.
I'm going to put number 1 as the entire Captain America trilogy.
Ooh.
Because those movies are amazing. And I love all 3 of them, like, almost equally. The first one's fantastic. It's a great origin flick, and it's a great period piece. I'm a sucker for period pieces. Goodness. For number 2, again, this very much changes. Oh wait, I can put Star Wars in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Then definitely Empire. Empire Strikes Back is
okay.
Is probably not number 2. It's honestly, I might like it more than the superhero movies, to be honest, is Empire, because Empire is such an Empire is number 1, and then Captain America trilogy.
Gotcha.
Then again, Captain America might be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What was I gonna say? And then probably number 3. I mean, it changes a lot. Again, like it usually that one is the one that's like super fluid. It just does not stay constant. Like the original Superman is up there. Love that movie. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is up there now because that movie was incredible.
Yeah, you're right.
Spider-Man 2 is up there. I don't know, dude. There's so many. Endgame is definitely going to be up there. I don't know where. It's insanely good. I like to not put that on any of my lists just yet. Just because it is super fresh. It's only been out for 2 or 3 weeks. 3 weeks now. I don't know. Like it's incredible, but Guardians 1 and 2 are probably up there. Probably the second one more. I know people will probably be like, "Oh, wow, you like the second one more?" Yes, I do. It's more about character. I like character shows or movies, whatever. Shut up.
Yeah, I will say out of the Guardians 1 and 2, I do like the first one better.
Yeah, that's fair. Everyone's different.
Yeah.
I just prefer the second one mostly just because it reminds me more of like what they did with Empire Strikes Back, where they broke
there's a ton more
up.
character development. I mean, like you said.
Yes. I am a sucker for character development. That's why I love The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and I love I love Empire Strikes Back so much because it's about those characters. I mean, they do an amazing job of Empire where it's not all about action. It's about these characters running from the Empire and Luke training, and it's all these crazy awesome things, and then by the end it all comes to a head where they have a bit of a bittersweet ending. Infinity War did something like that, except it wasn't bittersweet. It was just freaking bitter, dude. It was just, dang, dude, all right, cool, they're all just dead. That's awesome. I'm glad. That's great. Thanks for ruining my life and then making me wait a year.
Right. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So that's what they
dude,
do.
who's your favorite top 5, and you don't have to do like number 1, number 2. Just mention some of your 5 favorite artists for music.
Music. Okay.
Yeah, musical artists.
So John Bellion.
Obviously.
Bit. Yeah, John Bellion probably on up there.
That's probably your number 1 because he's the one you talk about all the time.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I talk about him constantly. So John Bellion, boom. I really, really enjoy John Mayer as well.
Yep. You also talk about him all the time.
The John.
Can I guess one of your other ones?
Yeah, go for it.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel, yes. Love him. He's on up in there. That's 3. So we got 2 more. I don't know though. That's kind of honestly like John Bellion and John Mayer. I listen to them like constantly on repeat.
Well, do you have a favorite rapper? We'll do that.
Okay.
Your favorite hip hop artist?
I do enjoy. Oh man, that's tough. I would probably say either. I can't. That is rough. I can't pick one. I'm gonna just say Black Keys.
Ooh, yes.
Well, as the rapper, not the band.
Oh wait, what? Oh, you son of a gun!
Yeah.
You degenerate.
But yeah.
I didn't know Black Keys was a friggin'. I didn't know it was a rapper.
Yeah, he's a part of John Bellion's group, and he's really good. And Travis Mendez as well. He's a guy. And Shawn Mendes. Let's throw him in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To be fair, the only 2 songs I hear of him is Stitches and friggin' Treat You Better or whatever, and I hate both of those songs.
Right. They're overplayed.
And they also sound the same.
Yeah.
Friggin' also, I hate the idea behind what is it, Treat You Better? Is that what the name of it? Is it Treat You Better than he can? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is Treat You Better like that.
Something like that. I don't freaking know. But I hate that one just because I don't like people that are like that. Like, I could treat you better than he could. I don't care if it's true. Shut up. You're embarrassing yourself, Captain. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on, bucko. You can stop. Get some help.
Stop. Get some chicken McNugget.
McNugget. Get a chicken McNugget. Oh, that's such a good video, dude. What was I thinking of? Yeah, I guess for my 5. Okay, I know my top 4. I don't know what 5 is, so I'll probably just start listing random people again because fluid. So for 4 of them, obviously King's Kaleidoscope is a huge one. I love them. All of these 4 are like technically Christian artists, but they don't just sing about Christian whatever because you don't have to because I mean, okay. All right, here we go. I've grown up in church, so I've heard so much Christian music, it's not even funny. So whenever people ask me like about my favorite music, typically it does tend to be Christian because I mean Christianity defines who I am as a person. So, that's kind of how religion works. But it's kind of how faith works in general. But anyway, so like people ask me like what my favorite music is. Yeah, it's all Christian music, but it's not like your Chris Tomlin, your Matt Redman, whatever. I mean, those guys are great. It's not my type, my cup of tea anymore because a lot of, I mean, that's really all you hear now, for a lot of Christian music is, well, I mean, a lot of Christian music that you just hear played on the radio now is kind of the same songs, whether it be like, your Chris Tomlin, your Matt Redman, and it's usually the same songs, and those songs are the ones that are incredibly repetitive as well. Like, and God has used all of these songs. I'm not putting myself in a hole here. I'm covering all my bases. But, one song that has become very overplayed for me is Good Good Father by Chris Tomlin. You know that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, and again, nothing against this song because it was an incredible song when I first heard it, but like now it's kind of repetitive and it's the same chords a lot of the time. Chorus is, you're a good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. So like, and there's nothing wrong against that music if that is what you like, but literally I've been alive for 20 years now, and that's the majority of the music I've heard of because I was, raised in a Christian home. That's the majority of the music I heard. Is like I've I don't know. I don't want to say I've grown stale with it because that's not true because I still enjoy those songs and I can still, like worship or whatever with those songs. But like I just enjoy other music that seems like, and again, I'm not putting Chris Tomlin or any of these guys under the bus, but I don't know, for bands like King's Kaleidoscope, it's I don't know. This is my reason I don't like a lot of movies, like Christian movies, like your God's Not Dead, stuff like that. Because it doesn't seem like we're doing our best, As Christians, what we should be putting our best forward, and no matter what we do and everything that we do, we should be putting, like, giving our 100%, give our all in it. Obviously, we're not going to do that all the time because we're human, but we should be giving 100% in everything, and that includes, like things like the music that we write, especially if as Christians we're supposed to be, not just writing for ourselves, not just writing for the people that are listening, but moreover writing to glorify God. No matter what you're writing about, you're using the gifts that He's given you to in a way glorify Him. Even if you're not writing specifically about Him. So it seems like for like, specifically talking about like God's Not Dead, it was a bunch of people who don't really know what they're doing film wise, because you like filmography, like the cinematography, the script writing, all that stuff, it wasn't top notch. And I'm not throwing anyone under the bus necessarily. I just don't think they knew exactly what they were doing because they weren't really trying to make a movie. They were trying to make a sermon. And that's not, I don't want to say that's not what you should be doing, but if you're going to make a movie, make a movie. There's a reason why those movies have like 30% on Rotten Tomatoes, is because they're not the best movies, and they're made by Christian people for Christian people, and that's I don't like that personally. And obviously these, again, covering my bases, obviously these songs have been used by God, or these movies as well, have been used by God to do great, awesome things. I just personally, like, there's something in my spirit that just kind of like rebels against that. There's something in me that just like is turning whenever I see something like that, because it's like, I maybe it's just because God's like, burdened me to do something more. I don't know.
Right.
And this sounds self-aggrandizing, doesn't it? I don't want to. A little bit, but like, okay, I don't know. Maybe God wants me working like as a cashier at a 7-Eleven for the rest of my life. I don't know. But it's just like something about it. Just, it doesn't, like, God's made me different. It just doesn't feel right to me. I don't know. So like, back to music. Well, okay, so that's part of the reason I even got into film, is because I'm like, I want to glorify God with my craft. I want to make works of art, because no matter what you do, again, as a Christian, there was a really cool conference that was in Winston-Salem back in March that I wanted to go to, but tickets were like $100, and I'm like, I'm broke, so I can't. We're a bunch of Christian artists, like music artists, actual, like, for real, like, painting, sculptors, and even I think a few film people were there talking about their arts and everything. I would have loved to have gone to that. Josh Garrels was there, and we'll get back to him. We'll get back to him. So like I would have loved to have gone to that, because something about that is just really cool to me, because I mean that's something I've wanted to do my whole life, is make art that glorifies the creator because of the gifts he's gifted me with, I don't know. So hey, back to music. Like I was, gosh dang dude, very good at rabbit trails. So that's why I like King's Kaleidoscope a lot. That's why I like Citizens a lot. Citizens is probably my favorite band overall currently. I haven't even known about them but for like a year maybe, and I love a lot of their stuff. A lot of the heartbeat of their music just like speaks to me in a lot of ways. Their album Mirror Dimly, that one is incredible because it's a lot about like, getting through pain, trusting God through all of it, realizing that there's nothing for us here on earth because it's not perfect. Fear is great. The new album that's come out, I've had that on repeat. I think I've listened to it all the way through like probably 11 times now, and it's only been out a few weeks. I really like it. I really, really like it. And it's that one, talking about, I mean, it's like fear, hope, and facing your own pain and everything. And I don't know. I really like music that's about something. Is the main thing. That's my main thing about music. Is I like every single genre, but I want my music to be, I don't know, about something. Like a lot of the problems I have with like modern rap is a lot of it is kind of about the same thing. At least a lot of the stuff that gets like really popular. Unless you count friggin' Old Town Road, because that sprung up out of nowhere, and that's nothing like the rest of the rap music. But I mean, speaking of rap, I love Andy Mineo. He's probably one of my other favorite artists. Not probably, definitely. He's one of my favorite artists. Definitely my favorite hip hop artist. I love his music. I love everything about it. His lyricism's great. A lot of the beats and the production he's put behind it, he's really partnered with a lot of great people. King's Kaleidoscope has helped him a lot on some of his more recent projects, like the 2 EPs he put out last year. So it's like really, really great music, really great lyrics, really great flows, all that stuff. Another one, like I was mentioning earlier, Josh Garrels. I love that dude so freaking much. Oh my gosh. He is great. I love his music so much. And I don't know about the fifth one. So again, probably just going to name a few. Black Keys, the band, Chase. I love that band so much. Really great. I love like the kind of like the alternative rock sound, really grungy kind of fuzzy electric guitar sound is just super appealing to me. I don't know. I have so many that I love. Electric Light Orchestra is an older one that I really enjoy. David Bowie. I don't know. There's tons. You can just Frank Sinatra. Oh no, I know what it is. I know what number 5 is. Out of all of the ones that I've mentioned, I know what the one I like above the rest are. It's Johnny Cash. I like me some Johnny. I'll wait till Chase comes back. You back? You there? You there, Chase? I appreciate all the silence you're giving me. Goodness gracious. You back yet, or?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, all right. I'll start back where I was.
Okay.
So yeah, I know who the fifth one is. I actually know for certain over all the ones I was talking about. I know who the fifth one is.
Yeah.
It's Johnny Cash. I
That
love
makes
Johnny
sense.
Cash.
Makes sense.
Good country music. Haha, got him. Yeah, no, Johnny Cash is great. I love his stuff. Because he was, rest in peace, Johnny. You died in like 16 years ago. But he was an incredible artist, great lyricism, great writing. It was a lot of like the original country music had a lot of amazing like lyricism, usually told a story, and that's really gone by the wayside to, sing about girls in short jeans, in jean shorts and tan legs and beer and trucks. So I don't like modern country, if you can pick that up. There's some good gems in there. Josh Turner still makes good music. Long Black Train. What other song was it? He was the guy who did the I can never remember the name of the song. I just remember how it goes. Freaking I don't know. The one that baby lock them doors and put the lights down low. That one. I actually started singing it for real, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that for this podcast. And so I just started making a stupid voice, and that was even more embarrassing. Why am I like this? Hey, you guys, I was acting like I've never been in a relationship for a reason, because I chose it. I didn't, apparently, and you can tell. Nope. Yay for self-deprecation.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. What else do you want to talk about, man? I think because it's kind of just been us talking. We haven't been talking to each other.
Right. Yeah.
Which is dumb. Also, I just realized we need to have the friggin' the take it or leave it, and I haven't thought about any of that.
Oh, jeez.
I can wing that because, I mean, obviously, I don't ever shut my mouth.
Right.
Ouch. 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 You're supposed to be like, no, you can't. No, you agreed. He agreed.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, let's see. Do you want to go ahead and do take it, leave it?
Wait, say that again?
Boy.
What'd you say? Oh, nuts. Can you hear me yet? No? Cool. It's great. It's exactly what I wanted. Okay, I assume you can hear me now, right? Yeah, Chase, hello, hi. Bucko, you there, Captain? I love you. Hello, hi. Ah! This is dumb.
I'm back.
Okay, cool. What were you saying?
Do you just want to go ahead and do take it, leave it now?
I mean, yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Will I throw you under the bus if I say that you're starting?
Nah.
All right, let's hear it. What you taking?
Okay, what I'm taking. All right, so just to explain, go ahead and explain what take it, leave it
So
is.
Take it or leave it is our little segment at the end where we talk about something that we're liking this week, something that we're not liking this week, and so if we take it, it's a good thing. If we leave it, it's a bad thing. So Chase, go ahead. What are you taking this week?
So this week, taking, I don't know, I've really been enjoying just finding different types of music.
Heck yeah.
And listening to that.
Heck
so that's
yeah.
always good. So I'm probably going to try to do a little bit more of that this week. Also, probably, I'm acting this weekend, so that'll be fun. And leaving, I don't know, just probably just negative attitude. Probably just try to leave that as much as possible.
Heck yeah, fam. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, serious time.
Yeah.
Love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah. Those are mine. What are yours?
I will be taking. I've been getting ready this week for leaving next week for Fuge for 2 whole months. There's been a whole lot of awesome build up for this. Found out about that me getting hired, I think, close to like towards the end of last year. And, it's just been a whole lot of awesome build up, and I've been getting to talk to a little bit some of the people I'll be working with, which is really cool. It seems like this is going to be an awesome summer surrounded by awesome people. I'm really excited for it. Did the unthinkable today and bought underwear. No.
I bought socks.
Dude, I bought an ungodly amount of underwear today, an ungodly amount of socks. All these toiletries. So I bought Harry's razors. I bought a razor from Harry's. And I'm actually really looking forward to it because I really don't like my Gillette razor that I've had. Just it's not a very good razor, and I don't really like Gillette as a company because I don't know, they're just not great. They don't make the best products, even though they're really talked about a lot. I don't know.
So Harry's, if you're listening,
hey Harry's, this is before you even pay us, but if you wanna pay us, we'll do an ad. Just saying, bucko. No, dude, I'm actually really looking forward to getting it. I got the one that handle was like forest green because I'm a very much favorite color green kind of guy. So I'm actually looking forward to using it. Usually I use electric shavers, or electric razors, but mine broke. So I was like, yeah, all right, trashing it. It was from Walmart, so it's not a big deal. But oh crud. But I'm actually looking forward to using it. I'll probably just use the razor the whole summer instead of getting an electric razor or whatever, because honestly it'll just be easier to just shave instead of being like, I want to have a little bit of stubble. It's like, it doesn't matter. I'm at camp. I'm gonna be hot and sweaty the whole time trying to get these perfect shots. But all right, something I'm leaving. What am I leaving? Dude, honestly, the whole negative attitude thing, that's a big one for me right now too. Yeah. I mean, you could probably tell that I do a lot of self-deprecation if you've listened to this podcast. But a big thing I'm trying to work on right now is actually being happy and loving myself, because that's something that's super hard for me. I'm really self-critical, and even if I do something good, I usually have to find some flaws, pick something out, because there's never something that's I've made that's just everything I want it to be or whatever. So that's a big one for me right now, is trying to see myself that the way I know that that Jesus sees me. But I mean, actually, I say that as a joke, but I mean, actually, that's for real. It's hard for me to do that because I mean, you get made fun of a lot growing up for in comic books and being overweight. Then you start to believe it, and then you start repeating it as a joke, but you actually kind of believe everything you're saying. Big deep. But it's a big one for me right now, is just trying to see myself the way that God sees me. So yeah, that's I'm leaving self-hate. That's what I'm leaving this week. Dude, so if you guys want to hear any if you have any questions, any anything you want to say, email in or tweet us at Heroic Power ENT on Twitter, or email at us at heroicpowerentertainment@gmail.com. Chase, let's talk a little bit about social medias. You can find my social medias if you want to follow me, Captain JSSG, on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Follow Chase on Instagram at chase.galleon1, Twitter at galleon_chase, Snapchat at chase.galleon, Galleon spelled Galyen. All right, there we go. Also follow the show, guys. I've been a bit more active over there recently with follow us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook at Heroic Power ENT, trying to be a bit more frequent over there. So yeah, just go ahead and follow that if you want some updates and you want some fun stuff that we might be up to. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and hopefully that you enjoy the podcast. honestly, a few weeks down the road, this might look completely different than what it looks like right now. Because I mean, we can do whatever the heck we want to with this, and it's awesome. Let us know if you want to have like other people on the show. Like, I mean, have Caleb back, have Sierra back. I mean, you know, we can do whatever and just have good conversation and talk. I know Caleb very well. We'll have some real serious sad boy serious time. It's great. We've done that a lot and actually just like talked about a lot of really cool, awesome things. And really have like some encouraging talks, but also, you know, talk about some dank maymays at the same time. That was cringy, but whatever. Who cares, right? Oh, goodness gracious. I think we're done, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. For Oak Power Entertainment, I'm Joseph Galliant.
And I am a hinge.
A hinge. Dude, I can't think of a hinge pun. All right, this is terrible.
Woo